of Crasqi. For those who don't know Crasqi, it's a brand of men's swimwear based here in Miami. It's known for our colorful and vibrant prints, and also the little bracelets you have on your table as a gift.
And I'm Alex. I'm the creative director of Crasqi. I'm in charge of all the visuals of the company and photography.
We actually got started 2 years ago, roughly. I was working in finance. I had studied business in a very entrepreneurship-focused school, and so I always wanted to start my own business. I just wasn't sure in what or when or how I was going to do it. So I was 5 years into finance, and I started asking myself all these questions about what I wanted to do in the future. And that's when Alex and I happened to be living together here in Miami, and we were brainstorming every night on ideas on what we were going to do. We thought about a website and then changed our mind, and we thought about a restaurant and then changed our mind, until finally it hit me one time. I was on vacation with my boyfriend at the time, and he was wearing these shorts which I had gotten for him, and I just felt like I was tired of the shorts. Like I wanted to see him wearing something different. So when I went online to look for swimwear, I couldn't find anything that I liked, and that was within luxury brand, high end, that was well made with quality and with details. So that's when the idea clicked, and I called Alex up and I said, hey, what do you think if we start a men's swimwear brand? And she loved the idea, and ever since we've been working on our project here in Miami.
I'm the photographer and videographer, and I take care of all the visuals, like from the tags, the packaging, the displays, the pop-ups, and basically we talk over every single idea. You know, I bring all the projects to Astrid, we discuss it together, and then we both make it into reality.
You know, it's very exciting to design for men. Women have so many options, and us, like, we've always been huge consumers of resort wear and bathing suits, and men really don't have that many options. So it's really exciting to be able to offer those options to them that they really didn't have before, you know? And they're also much more simpler as well. So it's interesting. It's definitely a different dynamic, but what really excites us the most is to be able to offer those options for men, especially in swimwear, because really there's not too many options.
We put a lot of effort into every department, including the quality, but I would say the thing that stands out the most is the color and the prints, which are very different. All of our collections are inspired in art, and this collection is YU. Right now we have Instagram, Facebook, Pinterest, YouTube, Vimeo, so we're all in with all the social media, and it has worked great for us. It's a great tool, because it's a way for us to reach out to so many people around the world, and not just Miami. So we try to people to fall in love with the brand through what we believe in, you know, try to be inspiring, and that has worked for us.
Everything that you see behind is Alex and I, so it's important, you know, to tell that story. People like hearing that story without making it too personal. Like, whenever we travel, we take pictures, we take videos. We have Alex, thankfully, who is our in-house photographer and videographer, so we have tons of content. And we do add a bit of ourselves to our Instagram, because it's important for people to know who's behind the brand, what's behind the brand, what we stand for, and all those things, not just the product, you know, because Crasqi is much more than just swim shorts and bracelets. You know, there's a big story behind it, and for us it's very important to communicate that story, and for all of our followers and fans to know what Crasqi is all about.
And for us, Astrid and I complement each other really well. We're like the left side of the brain and right side of the brain, as you would say. Like, Astrid's a structured person, analytical, she knows how to take things into action. And I'm like the dreamer, you know, like I'm the passionate, the creative. And we also work like sort of like a seesaw. Like when I need help, she helps me, and when she needs it, I'm there for her. First of all, find a good team. For me, I think that's the most important thing of all. And also listen to good advices. Like, be cautious of who you listen to, because some advices might push you down and others could push you forward. And it's
what I would recommend anyone starting a business is to not just do it for the money, you know, just do it for the passion, do it for a greater cause. You know, what has helped us tremendously is, since the beginning, we always knew that we wanted to make a difference with whatever we were doing. You know, and we really put a lot of work and research into finding what that cause was going to be. And so after a lot of researching and meeting with different organizations, we decided to support 1% for the Planet, which is a nonprofit through which we donate 1% of our annual revenue into environmental initiatives. And that has helped us tremendously, you know, like it keeps us inspired, the team inspired. It also brings a lot of good things in terms of press, in terms of customers that really care about what they're buying. They're just not just buying a product, but they're contributing towards a greater cause. And that brings a lot of fulfillment. I think that nowadays, with the way the world is right now, it's a must, especially for young people like us, anyone starting a business, to really consider, you know, what else can I do? Aside from building my product and my brand and wanting to make money, but what is that greater cause? And for us, it's the planet. For other people, it might be something else. But it's about finding what that passion is. For me, I think success is really just being happy with what you're doing. And we feel that every day. You know, when I wake up in the morning and I know that, you know, there's Crasqi to work on, I get super excited. And I really value that feeling, you know, because before I was doing something else. I was working in finance. It wasn't my passion. It was great. I learned a lot that I'm applying now. And it was a great experience, but I just didn't have that feeling. So now, like, I really appreciate it every day when I wake up or when we're doing something, we're building something, just let it sink in that we're working on our passion. That's very fulfilling for me.
Every morning, we come up with different ideas, and there's a new task to be done. There's a new project, there's a new excitement. When the idea came up, when we had the fashion show, even here right now, this is a milestone for us. Each step creates a big excitement for us.
We really want to have people on our team that believe in our culture, in the culture that we're building with Crasqi, and that are on the same page, you know, that have the same values and that really believe as much as we do in our dream. It's important to really add people to the team that can live up to that vision.
For hosting and for being part of this. We're very, very happy.